Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Verena and you are here for another tarot pick a card reading. Today's topic is love and it's about what is going to happen next in this relationship. This is actually the second take because I showed the card you chose in the beginning and it's a little bit of nudity on the card, so I thought I better record it a second time because otherwise YouTube will take down the video, which I don't want. And so maybe it's a second take with this relationship. Maybe you broke up and now you come back together, or maybe you're inquiring about somebody you're not you're scared to really show yourself fully. And now this makes sense with the shell you chose. Can you see? It's shiny on the inside, but not as shiny on the outside. Maybe you feel like you're not beautiful. You're not beautiful enough for this person. So could be some self-image issues, and you don't see how beautiful you actually are and how shiny. And you're scared to really show yourself in a sense. So that could be something. And let me see, I want to show you the card, but I have to find a way to do this without embracing and showing the whole person. Okay, so this is the card you chose. It says emergence, and as you can see, I said that before, the light falls into my room as it would sort of fall onto her. So light is falling in from the outside, calling you to emerge, to raise, to sort of, judgment. It has a little bit of a judgment card feeling to me. So you shall rise from hiding in a sense. And the question is, what is next in this relationship? So maybe you or this person, it could also be that this person thinks they're not good enough, but they're only focusing on the outside, and they're not seeing how shiny and beautiful they are from the inside. And they are called to emerge, and they're called to see themselves in this beautiful light, and then see how they're glowing, and allow themselves to be really, really seen, in a sense, like sort of naked, which I can't show you right now because of the rules and conditions in YouTube. So what's next in this relationship? Someone of the two of you is called to emerge. And I wanna, let me see. I have to check what emerge actually means. I mean, I'm not a native speaker. Emerge. Yeah, to rise, to sort of, when you come out of the water, to surface, and to really show who you are with all of you, with this side and with this side. So we all have the parts which maybe we don't like so much, and we all have these beautiful and shiny parts, and that's life. Life has duality. We all do have the good and the bad, the dark and the light, and that's what's called forth here. And we'll see if you are called to emerge, or if the person you're inquiring about is called to emerge. Okay. Yeah, and I look over to my butterfly, and I feel it's a transformation. Yeah, it's a big transformation taking part. And with all this yellow on the card, I'm really thinking about the solar plexus chakra. So it's also coming into your power. If we are neglecting parts of ourselves, that means we're not fully able to step into our power. It's just not possible because we are not embracing fully who we are. And we all, we all have these shadow aspects of ourselves. And I think we only think so bad about them or try to hide, because I can speak for me. I was raised Catholic, and in the church and in the Bible, the Bible doesn't say it, but how the church portrays the Bible and the 10 laws of being a good human. I don't know how to sing Gebote in German. It's quite restricting, and whenever we have or feel something, we are judging ourselves. We are sinners, and so we're very, very busy hiding parts of ourselves, and it's sad, because a true, lasting relationship can only happen if two people are willing to bring all of them inside of the relationship. So let's see what's next in this relationship for pile number 1. What's next in this relationship for pile number 1? Wow. I love it. 1 already flipped upside, so the right side up. Okay, is there another one? No, not yet. Okay, guys. Ooh, so the moon came out, but in reverse, and the moon is a card of sort of like the hidden, like it's the subconscious. When the moon is out, we can see a little bit, but we cannot fully see everything, and this person or you will figure it out, is called to emerge into, like, see, into the, fully into the light. And this is sunlight. This is not moonlight. So the person is called to emerge from the shallow or murky waters of the moon and sort of raise up with this angel wings. Is like become aware of their divine nature also, in a sense. And become aware of who they really are. And I think this relationship is going to help them, because they cannot let go, and that is helping them to actually become aware of who they really are. But it came in reverse. So what I see is that things come into the light, and that will help the two of you to actually come to the state of the 2 of Cups, which the 2 of Cups, you can only offer your cup if you're willing to show who you are, to be emotional, to be vulnerable, to sort of, and they sort of, in devotion, they sort of bow down, a very graceful gesture. And and look at this sort of the light and the shadow with the devil, like, I don't know if it's devil's horns, but it looks it has a little bit of a devil-like appearance, and this other man is sort of really dressed nicely, and so it's a little bit, again, as meeting, like you two are sort of meeting your shadows with each other. And maybe this is really like sort of a deep relationship, a soulmate relationship, a twin flame relationship, where you are called to dig deep, and you are not able to run away from this. And that's the beauty of that. But also, like, it can sometimes be really, really painful. But you are really, guys, I think both of you, because I cannot decide who it is. I think both of you, through this relationship, awaken to who you fully are, accepting both parts of yourself, the light and the dark, and allowing the murky waters to be part of your existence. Because, for example, also with the moon and here the lotus can only grow in the muddy water of a pond. So it's how do you say that? It's sort of a I always lose that word, but it shows that out of the darkness and out of the dirt can grow something so beautiful. And this is what I'm getting here, to be honest. And we'll see the third card. the Two of Swords. Look at that. Look at this beauty of a card. And can you see the monster lurking in the water in the darkness? So it's really, I love this reading, about you guys, both of you. And again here with the fire, the light and the dark, spirit, and then the emotional realm is calling you forth to make a decision, to cut away of hiding. And they say sometimes that the Two of Swords is the little sister of the High Priestess. And with the moon and the sort of the little sister of the High Priestess, there's such a depth to this relationship, such a, maybe you connect to each other. Yeah. When you two come together, it's like a full circle. Do you see that? So there's sort of like a bow, is it? Organ, rainbow, a bow. And here is one. So when you two come together, it gives like a full circle, like the moon. There's so many emotions. There's a spiritual connection. Even so, to be, Two of Swords and Two of Cups. So what I'm getting here is that you're doubting. Many, many times you're doubting these connections, and then you're closing your heart. And you want to cut it. You want to cut it off, but it doesn't work. Oh my God, I can really feel you. Maybe you wrote down many, many times, like I let go, and on a full moon ritual, you burned it all, but it didn't work, and it sort of came back and sort of haunted you. And then when you think of them, like you're in between mind, a part of you is so drawn to them, and you feel like such a deep connection, and the other part, the mind's like, no, it's not going to work. It's never going to work. I have to sort of warrior, like I have to cut it and move on. It's amazing. Wow, there's like a sort of a twister in the water. So it calls you, it sort of calls you to go deep, to face yourself, and to emerge towards who you really are. And I know it sounds all a little bit like up in the air, very sort of maybe metaphysical, but this is what's happening in this relationship. You're crossing a bridge and bringing all parts of you together, not rejecting anything of who you are anymore. Accepting the past, and also ready to cut off the past. And with past, I mean the mind, the limiting beliefs, which hurt you, like which basically hurt you right now, because they keep you from the Two of Cups. And you two might be a very, very different match. Maybe you might be homosexual, or you come from two completely different backgrounds, grew up in different countries, in different areas of your city, thinking about, I don't know, for example, if I say New York, somebody's grew up in the Bronx and the other one in the Upper East Side. So there is a difference between the two of you, but yeah, maybe different nationality, different color of skin, but you keep on coming back together, because also with the moon, it's Pisces. Pisces rules the 12th house. That's also past lives. Most probably you had many past lives together. I feel this is a very spiritual connection, really deeply spiritual. And it calls forth for full acceptance. And that's when you are able to really bring forth this Two of Cups. Yeah, but with there's a lot of blue here, you know, do you see that in blue is also like blue is first of all the communication, it's the third chakra. So you're called to speak, you're called to communicate, to commune, union, to come together, to, you know, what is the 10, 15, 18, 9? Yeah. No, it's not. Okay. To come together, to communicate, and also deal with your darkness, deal with the past, make decisions which bring you forth and which are not made from a closed heart. Yeah, it's about really coming together and sort of in deep respect for everyone's journey. Excuse me. Sometimes when there's so much energy flowing through, I have to burp. I learned that in my teacher's training that this is actually normal. This is how people release energy. So you're really, really called forth to accept each other's differences and also come into this relationship, both of you, with who you really are and emerge. Like there's really a call, like an emergency. She's standing in the flames. So she's like she's hot feet, you know, like it's a call to action. It's like don't wait any longer. But you needed that fire, you needed the emergency because otherwise you wouldn't move. And yeah, otherwise you wouldn't move. There's a monster, there's a twister in the ocean, there's a fire burning, there's so many signs, everything is communicating. She's just like, no, there's nothing, I can't see a thing, I'm fine here, you know, like that's, but you know, she can't wait any longer. You are called to action, you are called to emerge, and it's both of you. That's why I couldn't decide in the beginning, but you're called to emerge out from the closet and be in the light, and then realize that all of what you thought is bad about you or is not lovable, that maybe the other person is fully attracted to that. You know, there's one I'm just tell you, like there's one body part my ex-boyfriend he didn't like about himself, and I loved this part about him, you know, absolutely, but he hated it. So we sometimes think, oh, that part of myself is not lovable, it's not beautiful. And then the other person thinks that's the most gorgeous thing they've ever seen. But it's what we've learned or what was told to us, seen by the glasses of the person who told us. So they are not to judge because it's only a reflection of what they feel and see, but it doesn't reflect the opinion of other people. So we need to become aware of that. And this is what's next in this relationship. So both of you are really, really called to emerge, to show who you really are, even if it's scary with a moon card. I get it, with a monster in the background and all these signs. But that's what's next in this chapter, in this relationship. Two of Cups, Two of Swords, a decision. Speak. Oh my God. Guys, you really need to speak. That's what I'm getting. Something, and Two of Swords, like it's communication. You need to speak to the person. Speak about your emotions and show them who you really are. And then, yeah, that's what's to happen next. And from there, sort of things will come into the light. You both can emerge. You both can have a relationship on an equal level with a lot of color, like a lot of color and new beginnings. That's what I'm feeling and that's what I see. So, wow, beautiful. Let me know how that resonated. I'd be really, really excited to know. You can write a comment. Other than that, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. If you want to have a deeper insight, because this is a general reading, send me a message, book a private reading. Can't wait to hear from you. And I'd say I see you soon. Thank you for being here and all the best. I'm so excited for you. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. You chose this colorful, I think it's called aura quartz or angel quartz. It's colored and I got it from a tarot reader, which I met very, very often when I started to read professionally. She gave me that as well as this beautiful bag. May your day sparkle. And I think she gave me this stone as well. I don't know which one this is, but yes, so I chose this one. I think it's called Angel Quartz. So it has 2 colors, pink and blue. Pink is sort of a color for the heart chakra, blue is the throat. So most probably your person or one of you wants to communicate. We'll see. And let's see which card you chose with this. Golden memories. Okay. So what I'm getting here, your person is thinking fondly of you. You might have no contact right now. You might know this person from the past. And you haven't had contact for a while. And there's some nostalgia about times together, shared times. A little bit of sadness also that it's been a while since you guys saw each other. And a little bit of a fear that it could be over. That's what I'm getting. But we will look deeper into it with the tarot. Yes. What's next for pile number 2 in this relationship? So think about the person. What's next in this relationship for pile number 2? That was quick. I don't know if you saw them jumping. Oh, wow. Okay. So guys, what I see here. So the first card is the 10 of Cups, one of the most beautiful cards in the tarot. It's a card of emotional fulfillment, of a happy family life, of having children together, having a beautiful home, emotional stability, contentment. Yeah. And let me see, and the second card who jumped out is Temperance. It came up in reverse, and Temperance is a card of healing. And Death came out. I have to see if somebody's naked anywhere. No. Death came out in reverse as well. So what I'm seeing here, to be honest, is you two have been separated. And I feel for a while, it could have been for a while already, and the two of you, or your person I'm getting, has worked on themselves. Yeah, they did many, many things with all these hands here to let go of what in the and maybe, you know, so I'm just saying it as I see it. So maybe this person has cheated on you. Yes, because we have the 7 of Swords on the bottom. I saw that already. Okay, so the person most probably has cheated on you in one way or another, and maybe had one partner or several other partners or affairs. It could have been that it doesn't need to be like love affair, but maybe they had so many other things to do and you felt there's not enough time, and you felt like work is more important, like that felt like sort of he's cheating on you, or she. You have to just, you know, I will not say they or something like that. So if you're a man watching this, you have to just take it the other way around. Phew. So yes, that's what I see, and I feel this person wants to come back to you, but you're not 100% sure about it. Maybe you have children together, and yeah, maybe you have children together, and that keeps you sort of thinking it might be a good thing to come back together, but your heart is not really in it, or at least not now. But of course, you're also thinking about the memories you had together, and that it was actually good, and you felt it was rock solid in a sense in the past, and then it really, when that betrayal, whatever it was, happened, you felt like something inside of yourself died. You thought this could have never happened, and you didn't understand. Yeah, because it's very interesting. Do you see that the girl, she's sort of colorless here, and here I know it's not the same, but here she still is colorful in a sense. And then she found out about the betrayal, and she sort of lost her spark. She lost her her trust and love. And maybe other people say, like, come on, let's like give it another chance because of the children, or because of you have built up something together, maybe a company, or you have, yeah, people saw you as sort of the perfect couple in a sense. Maybe you were a lot on social media, or like many photos, and people were like always like, oh, you too, you're like the perfect couple, and people sort of looked up to you. But you are really not sure on what to do, because that incident really hurt you, and you're still sort of healing from it. And the person, as I said, they did many things to sort of try to make it up to you, because they are like, I made a mistake, I want to come back, I'm thinking about all our memories together. It was such a beautiful time. I made a mistake, and they're fearful. And that's what I got in the beginning, but I didn't get it. Why? They're fearful that this is really only memories, and that they'll never can come back. So I didn't do that for pile number 1, but what does Spirit want you to know? What's the advice of Spirit here on what to do? What's the advice for pile number 1? So we have the Ace of Wands, which actually is a card of new beginnings, passionate new beginnings, but it came out in reverse. So what I'm called like, and it looks like the moon, it looks like, because it's reverse, is like something is emerging, and we had that in pile 1. It's very interesting. It reminds me of pile 1. It's like you need to make a decision. And with this, seeing this like the moon, I'm called to tell you to take time, because the moon has its cycles. And with the 7 of Cups, you're really not sure, you're not sure what to do, if you shall give another chance, or like you're like, oh my God, yes, today I want to do it, tomorrow I feel no, because, and like, it's interesting because there's so many objects here, and in the traditional 7 of Cups card, there are also many cups, and there's different things like a castle, a dragon, a person who is covered with a white sheet. And it reminds me a little bit with what she's holding here. It reminds me of the 7 of Cups. So I believe that you feel that this person, your person, is seemingly knowing now what they want, but actually it's just not the truth. Sometimes when we want something, we do a couple of things, and then we're like, oh, I'm ready, I've done this. you know, I'm ready to be with you again. But the deeper truth is they're not ready yet. And that's why I feel the Ace of Wands is in reverse. So I believe, to be honest, there is a chance if you want that, but it's not yet the time. It is not yet the time. The person is not yet there. That's what I'm getting. There needs to be another cycle, maybe another moon cycle, another month. Yeah, and with memoir and I read more. There needs to be more time. I don't know when this happened, that you two broke up. But the time is not ready yet. That's what I feel. I feel also that you need more time. Not only they. We're always mirror reflections. I feel both of you are not yet ready for another chance. That's what I feel, to be really, really honest. Mm-hmm. But these cards, I don't know, like they seem so similar. Similar to me. And I feel like there's something coming. Yeah. Another start, another beginning. But it will take time. That's why and when we see golden memories are something that they are in the past, so they are a little bit of a time away, you know. So I feel strongly that you guys need to take it slow, need to take it easy. There's too much still sort of like a little bit, the mind is clouded still. There's the desire and the love pushing forward, but sometimes if we enter something again too quickly and we haven't changed yet, or we are really not aware of that, there needs to be a change. Very, very soon the same dynamics will play out again, and then we have another cycle and another cycle, and with the moon it's about cycles. So you're called to take it easy. You're called to maybe, you know, meditate, do something which brings you calmness, which brings you back to your center. And also, like, I have to see what's the bottom of the deck. The Page of Coins. Yeah. If you want it, there is a new beginning, but what I'm getting, it takes time. Yep. Yep. That's what I'm getting, guys. Wow. I hope this cleared some of the brain fog for you and gave you hope or gave you clarity. This is always the intention of my readings. If this helped you, let me know in the comment section. Otherwise, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel so you never miss a reading. If you want to have more clarity on your special case, send me a message to book your private reading. And thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye bye. Hi, pile number 3. So happy that you're here. You chose this little figure. Actually, she had angel wings in the past, which came off. So yeah, she was an angel or a fairy, however you feel. And she wears a purple dress, so I feel she's connected a little bit to an amethyst, like listening to your intuition, moving, sort of trusting your internal guidance with a prayer pose, connecting to the divine, connecting to something bigger than you. Yeah, I got her as a present from my friend in Glastonbury in England. Beautiful, beautiful lady. Let's see. And no, I'll say that. Let's see the card first. Ooh, yeah. Oh, that's very interesting. Look at that. So your card is forgiveness. And look at them. They both wear sort of a purple dress. That's very, very interesting. And it's about forgiving. And isn't it like, please forgive me? So what's next in this relationship? Somebody needs to be forgiven and somebody needs to forgive in order to heal or to move forward. And I said she was an angel before she lost her wings, so something maybe got lost in this relationship due to that, what happened. And I will ask for deeper guidance with a tarot. But yeah, I chose this card today as well about what's like next in my life in regards to, I'm turning 40 in August. And it was like this card came up and it's like taming the dragon. Yeah, because the dragon is alongside her. So it reminds me a little bit of the strength card in tarot. Taming the monster, you know, maybe, yeah, let's see what the tarot says. What's next in this relationship for pile number 3? What's next in the relationship for pile number 3? Okay, one more. What's next in the 2 more? And I looked at the amethyst. I have it here. So there's really a call for you to move inwards, to meditate, yeah, to become quiet, to maybe sit on a quiet place. I don't know, I love to go and sit in churches. I don't know why, it just makes me peaceful because it's so quiet inside. Yeah, whatever you feel brings you peace and brings you connection, and that's what I'm getting. So let's see your tarot. Ooh, the Ace of Swords is the first card which came up. To forgive, like communicate, and it's sort of the sword tries to cut, or like I feel like it's a web. Yeah, let's first see what the, oh shit. Okay, so the first card is the Ace of Swords. It's about communication. It's about a fresh start. The swords are connected to the thoughts, to the mind. Yeah, so there is a call for communication, for cutting through. Now wait, let me see. Because the second one, and here's that's what needs to be forgiven. So somebody, most probably your person, hurt yourself, hurt you, not yourself, hurt you. And you are in a state of, actually look at that in the 2 of, and we had that card in the pile before. So it could be related, to be honest. So you're in that state of not knowing if you can forgive that or if you can't. Yeah, because that situation just caused you so much pain, and sorrow and deep grief that you don't know if you can sort of start anew, communicate, and yeah, and see how she looks at and with it. And that's so interesting. Pile number 1, we had a woman with angel wings emerging. So I feel, as always, the 3 piles tell a story in a sense. So you're called to take your wings back. And if you feel called or felt called to pile number 1, I highly encourage you to check it out as well. Because if you are not forgiving, in a sense, you're losing your wings as well. Because whatever we not forgive, and I have to read you that part of the booklet now, because with your card, it's really, really important, I feel. Please wait. Please hold the line. Let me read that to you. So this is Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion and mercy. She walks with a fiery dragon at her feet, yet she constantly radiates love, compassion, and mercy towards all living things. Love has tamed the dragon, which now follows her with devotion. Kuan Yin has shown up in your reading today to offer you her assistance. A situation in your life is in need of healing. Forgiveness is essential if healing is to take place. Yet remember that in forgiving, you are not condoning another's actions. So you're not like telling them, oh, it's good that you hurt me. Rather, you're freeing yourself from ongoing negative attachment. To forgive is to set the prisoner free. And in turn, you realize that the real prisoner was you. So you're really called to let that person, like, let her or him off the hook. Let them be free, whatever they did. Like, if I say, I hate you, the hate is in me, you know, I hate you. But the hate, to give it to you, it's in me, you know, like, I'm angry with you. I am. And whatever I say after I am is like me. So you're really, really called to cut through this old stuff, the minds, the thoughts you hold, the grudge you hold towards this person, to let go, you know, like you cannot move forward, nor can this person really move forward if you're still holding so tightly, you know, and if you still be like poisoned by your emotions, poisoned by your thoughts about what they did to you, the pain they caused you, and all of this, you will be stuck in that water, you know, and it's really even holding you there. Exactly. You will not be able to move forward. And I think everybody wants to move forward from grief, but sometimes, or from anger, but sometimes people feel like they let the other person off the hook, which is not true. You let yourself off the hook. You will never find another happiness if you are not able to say, hey, I forgive you. You know, I think you have, because look at that, the Two of Swords, she's like blocking her heart and like, no, I will not forgive. With the Two Swords, like, oh, we have the One of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and Two of Swords. So there is a slight progression here, I have to say, but there's still like sort of like, no, like a really staleness, I feel. Even so, I have to say, if I look closer, she gets softer, and there is a similarity in that face, in these two faces. Look, I feel at least. And oh my God. The next card which came out is the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Coins. And normally it's a person who has the coin right in front of their heart. So they block, and they have coins on each of the feet and one on the head. So they're blocked from moving forward. Their heart is blocked. They're holding on to something. They keep it alive. Like the coins are the material realm. They keep it alive. And it doesn't help them because they cannot move forward. So look, she's not, it came out in reverse. So it's a call for letting go, to be honest. She's not looking happy. She's holding on tightly. In that sense, like this animal is connected to grief. So you're holding on to that grief, but you're actually called to let go and move forward. That's what's called, like, that's what's happening next in this relationship. And that's what you are called to do. You are called to forgive. So I feel a little bit that the dragon is your partner, to be honest, or that person you're inquiring about. And you will sort of, that relationship will transform into something different. That's what I feel once you are able to forgive, and once, because we are also like, we are never just the victim, we are also the perpetrator. Like, it's always going back and forth. So there will be people who are, who you are in need or to be forgiven because you hurt them. And just imagine how awful it feels when you are really sorry for something and the other person like is not able to forgive you and keeps on calling back the incident which happened. It's horrible, and we feel guilty and we feel ashamed and we blame ourselves, and it's not helping anyone. That's what I feel here. So the next step in this relationship is a call for you to forgive this person for whatever they've done, for whatever they've caused, like they caused hurt to you. They brought up your demons from the past. I think with what they've done, they reminded you of a childhood issue. I see like a home up here, and reminds me of your home, like when you were a child, and with the monsters, like it reminds me of something what happened to you, which happened to you when you were a child, and it reminded you, and you're like, no, I can't forgive. And she reminds me of a child, actually. It reminds me of my past, and I think it's an ancestral thing, to be honest. And you are called, and there's a colibri. You are called to see this with an open heart and release the old pain so you can move forward and be free, like this bird in the background. That's what I see. Yeah, that's what I see. And that's your message. What's next in this relationship? A call to forgiveness. That's short, and what I'm seeing for you, pile number 3. I hope this helps you. I hope you find the humbleness and the grace in your heart to forgive this person, because what actually happens, you will heal from that. You will heal, and that's all that is important. That once we release the old, new things can happen, new things can come, new relationships, new people, new situations, new energies. And either this relationship then transforms into something you want to call back, or you're free to go and find a new person. And as you then are with an open heart, because now I see you're not having an open heart, you will attract somebody who can mirror that back to you. Whew, wow. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for, if you feel this is speaking to you, please share it in the comment section. I'm so happy to hear from you. Other than that, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Or if you feel like for a deeper insight, book a private reading, send me a message. I say thank you again for being here. It was a pleasure to read for you, and I see you very, very soon. Bye bye. Thank you so much, and see you soon.